Good afternoon, guys. It's Robert from Trade the Moment. It is Wednesday. It is April 28th. It is approximately 2:21. We're going to be putting a swing video out going into earnings. This video is a reflection of earnings tonight. It's a swing video. It's what we have from a technical swing going into earnings. We'll start out with eBay. Okay, eBay is 62.54. It's up today about 85 cents. So we'll look at eBay, and eBay's got a rising 20, way off. It's 200. See the white's the rising 20. So we are below a 20 that's rising, and today we're up 80 cents and we're at it. So there's still plenty of room to take out the top of this. Okay, and that would be at least $65, $66. So I like eBay going into earnings, and I like eBay as long as earnings good. Actually, you can hold it. So eBay going into earnings is a long play tonight. We waited for the Fed to make that decision. That was pretty much expected. We just had to see how the markets reacted and what was sold off in case something was said that was out of character. Nothing really was said. Powell's still scheduled to speak in a little bit, but this video is going to go out in a few minutes, so I'm just going to recap some stuff going into tonight's earnings. You have tonight, there's many earnings, but I am following eBay, Target, Tapestry, and Apple as long plays, and Grubhub and QCOM as short plays. So the first one is eBay. I'm going to move this out of the way so everyone can clearly see. eBay looks very good on all time frames. I mean, unfortunately, the stock is at an all-time high, but most stocks are right now that look good. So eBay's got all time frames green. It's got moving averages moving up. It's got plenty of room. It's got at least 6, 7, 8% pop it can take tonight if earnings are good. So we're staying with eBay. We'll move it along now. Target's another one. Retailers have been very good. Retailers of late. Well, most retail stocks have done very well. There's only a handful that haven't. Nothing wrong with Target at all. You can see the stock has come up from 120 all the way to 200. It's floating on a high. The only thing wrong with this is that it's on an all-time high. Again, but you got a rising 20. You got a rising 20 on the daily and weekly. The monthly looks good. It's a little top heavy, but this stock definitely is another one long that you can go. Tapestry is another retail name. TPR, again, dailies all look phenomenal. Retailers, I think, did very well, most of them. I don't think they're going to have too much of a problem. The reopening the trade is in force. It's intact. It looks good. These stocks look like they're going to go higher. Keep in mind, there are a few names that reported very good earnings yesterday and the day before, and they come back down a little bit because of where they are on the weekly. But if you look at Tapestry on the monthly, there's still some room here. So I'm comfortable with Tapestry. We'll look at Target again. Target now, on the other hand, there's not much room. So be careful with Target. This thing is pretty much, extended. It's not climactic, but it's extended. Target. And eBay we like because we have a rising 20 that we're at. So there's some room to go. We've come back down here from 65 almost all the way back down to 60, and now we're up today. So going into earnings is pretty positive. It looks good. So that's eBay, Target, Tapestry. Apple is another one. Apple today is down just fractional. I guess they were a little afraid with Microsoft yesterday, some big tech names. I like Microsoft. I like Apple as well. I still like Microsoft even after they're down a couple dollars, like $5. I still like them. Apple, I like even more. I don't think you'll get that opportunity to buy this $5 lower tomorrow. There are a lot of people wanting to get into Apple. No, they'll take a pullback and buy it. There's no reason not to. This has got a rising 20 on the daily. The weekly, the monthly looks phenomenal. The 60s, nothing, but that's just reflects the last couple of days going into earnings. This is a tight base here. You see this base? So this stock can break through this. If this stock breaks through the top here, 135 and change, it looks good. It should go, and who knows where. The stock in a couple of weeks could be 145. There's plenty of upside here for a scalp trade. Okay, going into earnings. So that would take care of Apple. And you got Grubhub is one that we don't like going into earnings. It's a short play. It ran to its 200 moving day here, went a little above it, and what happened? And it came in. It came in from 74 and to a low of yesterday of 69. And this is a little fair going into earnings. Now, it does have a rising 20, so I'm not totally in love with the short position here, but I do like the fact that you hit your 200 day and you bounced off it pretty good. And if you go to a weekly, again, the 200 day should be a problem. So I'm not crazy about Grubhub. I'm leaning towards the short side on it. The monthly looks like it's, flat, 20. So you got a 20 that's flat, it's put a top in, I'll call it 7-8 months ago, but another top in here couldn't pass it. So call that a double top and a rejection, and now it's green. So I think the 200 day is going to act as huge resistance on Grubhub, and I like that one short going into earnings. And last but not least, by no means, is QCOM. QCOM's had a hell of a run. The stock has had somewhere around $60 all the way to a high recently of 162. Okay, it's got a couple of huge green bars on the weekly. You see that? So a lot of people got hurt trying to short this. I didn't think any of these were the proper time because of the moving averages that were moving up. As you see here, the moving average turned on the daily. Well, that's this right here. So you begin to get a rollover, and it came back pretty quick. I mean, it went from 167.90 as a high, so let's call it 168 as a high, to a low of 122. This stock in 1, 2, 3 in 6-7 weeks came in about $45. So now it's kind of rallying in sympathy that the market's gotten good, and the sympathy is it came back down. My thesis is no, the stock was really extended, really overbought, and if I'm looking at what I look at on the technical level, it's the 20 and the 200. You're far away from the 200, so there's room to come in. And to complement that thesis, you'll have, without a doubt, a 20 that's rolling over. It's slightly rising here, I get that. But this is a lot of damage here. So this, I still think there's more downside looking at the 200. Okay, the 20s, the monthly's okay. So this isn't bad QCOM, but I still like it as a short. So top down, eBay is a long. I'll move this over here so you can clearly see. eBay's a long, Target's a long, Tapestry's a long, and Apple are your longs. And on the short side, you got Grubhub and you got QCOM. Guys, this is Robert from Trade the Moment. You can find these posted on Discord tonight. You can go to the room, tradethemoment.com, launch the Discord app, or you can go straight to Discord at Trade the Moment. It's free for all to see. There's swing trades, day trades, there's market preview. Okay, thank you guys, and best of luck.